Hello there, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's 2 a.m. here in Dhaka right now. I decided to finish all my work, dinner, everything, and do some reviews for you. Earlier today, I did a few videos. So a few fragrances are pending with me. These mostly are not my bottles, but the first video I'm going to do, this is from the house of Carolina Herrera. This is a re-review, revisit to one of my favorite perfumes. It's Men Prive. This is going to be a comparison video between my 2016 or 15, I forgot which batch this was, but the older first formulation versus 2018. So many people say the reformulated version of 2018, it's not good, it's not worth anymore. And I saw one of my brothers posting the question in my group a few days back. So I thought, hey, I can do a video about it because I recently purchased the uh, 2018 version, because my juice, as you can tell, it's going down very. I have like good 25-30 ml left in this bottle, perhaps 30 ml or so, but I'm not happy with it because I need more juice than this. So I purchased it, and let me do a comparison video between the two. Are there huge differences? Is it wise to still buy it, or how it used to be back then? So is it a good fragrance to buy basically as a package? All right, so I don't know where I kept my boxes. I usually do not know, because I lose the boxes after a while. I take them out. I don't know where they've gone. Anyway, so we're just gonna compare the bottles. You have seen my previous reviews. I covered this twice, and I did tell you this fragrance, Men Prive, was released in 2015. Okay, this one, many people say that this one came out as a flanker to Men original. I do have both original formulation. This is the Thai version 2012, I guess. I forgot, 12 or 11. So I still have plenty of juice left here. Good enough for me. I don't need more than this. This is a sugary, leathery, beautiful perfume, hyped by Jeremy mostly. And then this one also the same story. When I remember 2015-16, I saw the reviews and I saw how this one got hyped up, and how this was like a sexy thing. And I did compare with Bulgari Man in Black because they're boozy, leathery. So this is also the same category. So CH-Man Prive comes with a very nice packaging. They're the same bottles basically. So I'll show you once again. It has that sort of a Daniel Desire red, and then you can click it. It has this plastic, and this is like a flask, sort of like a whiskey flask bottle. Nice looking bottle with the gold and black combo. They did not release any other flanker after this. I was surprised, because if they made an EDP version, this was gonna be a big hit like Eros, or let's say Pakarov Pure Access, fragrances like that. But good thing that we have individual fragrance like CH-Man and CH-Man Prive, not much with the flankers. So this one had pomelo, fruits. I got like whiskey, very sweet whiskey, very sharp leather notes, and then it has lavender. But what I really said, this fragrance to me initially felt like it's incomplete. Like the first 2 hours is magic. This is a cold weather perfume. It has that whiskey note, it's very mouthwatering, it's very sweet. It's very sweet, very sharp, and the cold weather, this fragrance with the leather jacket is absolute killer. Women love this perfume. It projected like crazy. First 2 hours, it's like everybody had, like people like look at you, like that sort of head turning effect. So this is basically a first 2 hour a magician. Then after that, it's kind of like toned down. I got about, like, overall longevity was good, 6 to 8 hours in good days. Okay, longevity differs from people to people, but on my skin, on my shirt, I used to get like 8 to 10 hours with this on my shirt. On my skin, I got 6 to 8 hours. But on most part, the good hours were the first 2 hours. So basically, I really wanted this dry down to be more sexier. Like on the dry down, it kind of becomes like this flat sand. It does not really welcome you anymore. So first 2 hours, this is a magician, it's like Houdini. So compared to this one, like, since this was still popular, it was actually, to me, it's a better fragrance than CH-Man. If you ask me, I do like this over. Maybe I'll do comparison video between this and the Prive. But the CH-Man feels like a little bit like juvenile. This one feels like also young, but CH-Man is like teenagers. This one, it's more like 30 or above, like those kind of men, 30 to 35. So how does this new one compare to it? Of course, after giving a long intro, full video sort of review, how is the difference? What are the difference? First thing is, differences are minute. Okay, first difference is the opening blast. They're the same smell. I don't find any difference with old batch with this batch. And people are talking about reformulation. If you smell them side by side, just do yourself a favor. If you find an older bottle with your friend, just smell it side by side. There's no difference in opening. Still boozy, still good. Winter time smells amazing. The basically the same fragrance. Is not any different in any notes. Nothing is lacking in this. Okay, so the juice color is still pretty okay. But if you want to compare, I don't see any difference that much in the juice color. If you see side by side, I mean, I don't know if it's kind of like a darker grayish purplish juice, but opening, no difference. It still has the beautiful sweet whiskey opening, very sweet, got the sugary note as well, and it feels a little bit like a cold weather gem. So the difference, let's just tackle that. Difference is longevity overall. The new one lasts like a couple of hours less. Like if this one gave me, let's say, 6 to 8 hours, this would I would say like 4 to 6 hours. If this one older batch gave me 8 to 10 hours, I would say this is 6 hours mark. So if you get 6 hours from a perfume, I mean, I I don't think it's a big deal anymore. I mean, like big deal or anything to make a fuss about. Like it's totally watered down, doesn't last. I did try some uh, testers, like tester bottles without any box. I don't know if they're fake or what. They smell very weak on me. They went away like within 1 hour. This one right here, 2018 version, I sprayed in a shop and I tested it for one day before purchasing it because they had a tester in the shop. So I at first sprayed, then after 15 minutes I felt like, oh, it became very weak. Then I told my brother Aditya bhai, we went together. He's a pilot, by the way. He's very good frag head. So he also felt like the fragrance became very tame on me. But check this, that was an air conditioned shopping mall. And I came out, I got into like walking and going back. That's when I feel like this fragrance was projecting so beautifully. So basically, it doesn't go away. It's not weak. It does project, does last. Next day, I went and bought it. So I really am happy with 2018. So if you're asking me, side by side comparison, would you be hunting down a vintage batch? You can definitely. Older is always better, but high likely the fragrance might go bad after say 6 years. There's that risk. So the 2018 version is much more closer to 2021. So I think fresh juice is not going to hurt you. So for me, it's a buy. Still 2018 a buy, but obviously like 20% like better with the older version. Just the performance. This one feels like more richer. It's a bit more prominent. It does feel a little bit more sweeter. It's like a little bit more amped up version. It's reminds me of sort of like a black F Black by Salvatore Ferragamo, Lanui Delhomme, that sort of territory, but dark, sweet, boozy, leather, amazing fragrance. And if you can find that, absolute no harm buying 2018. For me, it's a go. It's not a fragrance you would say no. It's totally like Lamal or Eros lost its manhood. This one still has. So one last thing I'll say before finishing, that is, some people say this fragrance was not that great to begin with. Okay, I would not totally disagree with it. This is a good fragrance for first 2 hours. It's a magician, I told you. This one gets head turning effects, but after the second hour mark, perhaps you'll get compliments, perhaps you won't. Okay, so there was that bit of magic missing in the dry down in the original version. So it's not far off from the original, the new version. So yeah, try before you buy, see how it feels on your skin. But compared to whatever you have in market right now, this is a much better buy than many other crap. There's like same old Invictus clone, Savage clone, you know, those typical ones. This is much better and more interesting and more unique. Okay, so CH Men Prive rules, and it did grow over time. I would still think it's a much better fragrance than many other in the market. CH Men Prive 2018. Thanks for watching. Time to move on to the second video. Tata.